Welcome back to another Fishy Plant Man production. There is fish in this one, but fish. You can see them swimming around down there. But it's just a quick little video on planting my Hoya. At least I think that's a Hoya right in the middle. Tomato plant beside it. Lucky bamboo, pothos, but right here in the middle we got the Hoya. Now I did start it in water, but I started it in a cup of water. And I believe aerated water is best, especially if you're going to leave it long term. But I was too lazy to hook up air to the cups. Especially for a temporary. Just wasn't convenient this time, so this time it didn't happen. So it grew that root in its entirety. There's a couple of smaller ones down there. I don't know if you can see them. And I don't want to drop the phone in the aquarium to show them to you. But it grew. That's the best root that it grew in the cup. And I thought, well, I don't know if it's toxic to fish, but I'll take the gamble. And I put this cutting in the aquarium. Almost, sort of. So there we go. We'll see how it does in the aquarium. But only in one aquarium, in case there is an ill effect. I only put, 200 fish at risk. We'll see how it goes. But I also put it in a traditional pot, so might as well have a look at that. I'll cut and be back. And here we have the Hoya in the pot. Yeah, I know it looks like I forgot to water it in. I didn't. The top just didn't accept water. It's a very dry potting soil I used. But, as the towel is testifying, it went through and was coming out the bottom. So I stopped for a bit. I'll probably try to put in more, maybe even later today. But I don't need it just going through. So, it's got water, and that's how it looks in the pot. There is one other with the rubber tree, but basically we're seeing how it does in an aquarium. And it should do just fine in a pot. I mean, that's how it was designed to grow. So, that is the Hoya. And as it's a nice short video, I believe I talked about in a video prior to this one or two prior to this one, that I would show the mother of the baby aloe. And I don't think that made it into the YouTube video. So I will go ahead and try to get that on here before posting. For you, it'll be a second. For me, it'll be a few minutes because I'm going to let the water that I just recently put into this pot hopefully come back up into the pot so I can move it without spilling the water. Like I said, for you, it'll be just a moment. Alright, now that everything else is sorted, I said I would show the mother plant. Well, since I've had time to think about it, I've decided to show the mother plant. The big one, obviously. Okay, there's the mother. the youngest, which I am not taking off anytime soon, and the one that has moved out and has found a pot of her own. Okay, that's the aloe family. Obviously, it started with the mother, the older pup, and now, since I've taken that older pup off, it has started with a younger pup. So, yeah. I think I will probably sell off the younger pup at some point. Not ask a lot, just maybe it'll be initial eBay or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pup. But I'm not going to keep a whole bunch of aloe plants. I like the idea of 2, because that way this one can be the single plant. This one can have multiple pups that can stay with her. I can break some off and sell them if I want to. But like this one, I've got no desire to keep that plant, so at some point it will go somewhere. Somehow, some way, it will go somewhere. So, that is the complete shot of the aloe family. At this point, it really is a family, isn't it? All right. With that, I will leave you and talk to you next time.